Today we are going to look at how to create lesson plans using Google Calendar. The first step is to navigate to google.com and sign in to your Google account. Once you're signed in, you'll notice that in the upper right hand corner you will see your username. That lets you know that you're logged in. Next, you want to access your apps, which are in the grid icon to the left. Once clicked, you'll see Calendar. Upon opening your calendar, you'll see your default view. For the purposes of creating a lesson plan, we're going to start by creating a new calendar. That can be done over here in My Calendars. Simply click the drop-down arrow next to it and click Create Calendar. We're going to name it Lesson Plans. The main reason we're creating a new calendar is so that our lesson plans don't show up on our personal or work calendar. We want to keep them separate. When you're done, click Create Calendar. You can see it's loading, and in a moment you'll see that it has saved. Change is saved, and as that shows up, so does my lesson plan calendar. I can choose which calendar I'm viewing by clicking the colored squares next to it. Currently, no calendars are being viewed, but we're going to be working on the lesson plan calendar, so I'll turn on the view. I'm going to start with next Monday. I can easily add my event in this view and select the calendar I would like, either my personal calendar or the lesson plan calendar. In this circumstance though, I'd like to create a repeating event so that I can populate my year with my lesson plan without having to go in and create new events every day. So I'm going to choose Edit Event. I'm going to name this Block 1, and I want this event to not take place all day, so I'm going to uncheck the box. I would like it to take place from 8:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning. I'd like this event to repeat weekly on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If for some reason a part of your schedule only takes place on Tuesday, Thursday, you can simply uncheck the Monday, Wednesday, Friday buttons. For this tutorial, I'd like it to occur every day. I'd like it to start on 9/8, and I'd like it to end in July. And I'm just going to click July 1st. Done. Block 1, I would always like it to appear in the blue color, and should I like to add more details, I can put my objective here. I can put activities, and I could choose to put my assessment strategy. If I had PowerPoints, videos, lesson plans, handouts, printables, or any other resources that I'd like my students or substitute teacher, myself, or maybe a co-teacher to access, I could add an attachment. You can add attachments from your Google Drive, from documents shared with you on Google Drive, or you can upload a document from your computer. You simply find the document and click Upload. You can have a plethora of resources here. Then I'm going to go ahead and click Save, and you'll see that Block 1 is now happening all month and into the future. Let's say there's no school on Columbus Day, and I would like to remove this event. I can simply double click, and from here I can click Delete. It will ask me if I want to delete only this instance of Block 1, if I want to delete everything from this point forward, or if I want to delete every occurrence of Block 1. I'd only like to delete this instance since we aren't having school on Columbus Day. Now there's no Block 1 on Columbus Day. This process can be repeated to create a full schedule, which allows you flexibility. To go in and edit what you're doing on a specific day, you simply double click, which allows you to edit the event, and then you can add these components. Since I put these in when I created the event, you'll see that they occur every day. Objective, activities, assessment. But now I can go in and say exactly what the students will do. And I could add activity 1, activity 2, etc. And I could say exit slip, question, etc. Now when I click Save, again it asks me if I'd like to save these changes for only this event, for all following events or all of the events both in the future and the past. For this, I'd only like it to change this event. Okay. Now the changes have been saved. So as you can see, October 8th no longer has that information. But if I think we did it on the 9th, you can see that my updates were saved. I hope this gives you a quick overview of how to create a lesson plan in your Google Calendar. You can also increase the effectiveness of your Google Calendar by sharing it with your students, with others in the district, with a co-teacher or a substitute, and that can all be done by going to the calendar you'd like to share, clicking the drop-down menu, and either clicking Share this calendar or Calendar Settings. We're going to click Share this calendar. You have the choices to share this calendar with others. You can make it public so that students and parents can access the calendar from home, or you can simply share it within the district. You can also give specific individuals the ability to access the calendar. Currently, I made a fellow colleague the co-owner, which gives them the ability to make changes and manage sharing. But that's because they're an administrator. If I picked someone else to share the calendar with, then I could change it so they could see all event details, they could make changes, they could only see free or busy, which isn't really practical for a lesson plan, but is an option. Or they can make changes and manage the sharing. Make sure you click Save, and then you're all ready to go.